Jack and the Beanstalk.
Once upon a time, in a small cottage on the edge of a green and peaceful village, there lived a poor widow and her son, Jack. They had very little in the world: a tiny garden, a broken-down fence, and one thin, tired old cow named Milky White. But Milky White was more than just a cow. She was their only hope, for her milk was the one thing that kept them fed. One morning, the widow woke to terrible news. Milky White had stopped giving milk, not a single drop.
Jack, my son, we have no other choice left. Go take this cow to the market and sell her. With whatever money you get, bring back some food for us.
Mother, is there really no other way? Can't we do something else? Do we really have to give away Milky?
I don't want to be separated from Milky. Jack, this is our only choice. We have no other way.
All right, Mom. Whatever you say.
Jack loved that old cow. He had known her his whole life, but he also knew his mother was right. So the next morning, he took a rope, tied it gently around Milky White's neck, and set off down the winding road toward town. He hadn't gone very far when he met a strange old man sitting by the roadside. The old man had a long gray beard, twinkling eyes, and a mysterious smile.
Good morning, little boy. Where are you going so early in the morning? And whose cow is this?
Good morning, sir. I'm taking her to the market to sell.
So, would you like to trade your cow with me? In return, I will give you something that will change your destiny.
What do you have that is worth trading my cow for?
Look at these seeds. But these are no ordinaries, are magical seeds.
Yeah? Really? These are magical seeds? But how do I believe you? Will this trade truly be good for me and my mother?
Take these seeds and plant them in your garden tonight. When you wake up in the morning, you will see a massive green beanstalk stretching high into the sky.
Jack should have known better, but something about the beans, the way they glimmered, the promise of magic, was too tempting to resist. Without a second thought, he handed over the rope and took the beans, running home as fast as his legs could carry him.
Mother, I'm back!
Jack, my son, you're back? Did you sell Milky? But why are your hands empty?
Mother, I took these in exchange for our cow, and they are magical seeds.
Oh, what have you done, Jack? You foolish boy, what have you done? Now we have neither the cow nor any money. Give me those seeds!
But when the widow saw the beans in his hand, her face fell. "Beans?" she cried. "You traded our only cow for beans?" Furious and heartbroken, she snatched them from his hand and threw them out the window into the garden below. Then she sent Jack to bed without any supper. That night, Jack cried himself to sleep, wondering what would become of them now. But when he opened his eyes the next morning, something was different. The room was dim, strangely dim, as if the sun hadn't fully risen. He rushed to the window and gasped. There, outside, stood an enormous beanstalk. It was taller than the tallest tree, taller than the church steeple, taller than the clouds themselves. Its thick green stem twisted up and up, disappearing into the sky. The old man had told the truth. Without waking his mother, Jack climbed out of the window and began to climb. Up he went, past birds' nests, past drifting clouds, higher and higher, until the ground below vanished completely from view. At last, he reached the top and found himself standing on a strange and misty land. Before him stretched a long, winding road, and at the end of it stood a castle, vast and glittering, unlike anything Jack had ever seen. His stomach growled with hunger, and he walked bravely up to the enormous front door and knocked.
Oh, kind lady, would you help a traveler?
Oh, poor thing, you are so frail. I will help you, but you must be very careful about one. My husband is a giant, and he absolutely hates humans. He believes that humans are thieves, greedy, and unfaithful. Just keep these things in mind. Now, follow me. Come on inside.
Still, her heart was soft, and she brought him inside, giving him bread, cheese, and milk. But no sooner had Jack taken his first bite than the whole castle began to shake.
What is happening?
No, not now, not now! My husband is here!
Quick, hide!
She stuffed Jack inside the great oven just as the door burst open. In stomped the giant, sniffing the air.
Fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell human flesh here. The scent of an Englishman.
No, how could any human come here be at such great heights? Just sit down here, I will bring you some food.
After his enormous breakfast, he called for his gold, bags and bags of shining gold coins, and began counting them, until at last, worn out, he fell fast asleep, snoring like distant thunder. Jack crept out quietly, tiptoed across the floor, grabbed one heavy bag of gold, and ran as fast as he could out of the castle, down the road and back to the beanstalk. He climbed down, 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 until his feet touched solid earth once more. "Jack, where have you been?" his mother cried. But when he poured out the gold before her, her worry turned to astonishment. For a while, they lived happily, using the gold little by little. But gold, like everything else, does not last forever. One day, Jack looked up at the beanstalk again, and the old spark of adventure returned. He climbed once more, up through the clouds, back to the giant's castle. The giantess, though wary, let him in again. This time, as he hid, the giant came home with a hen. "Lay," the giant commanded, and to Jack's amazement, the hen laid a perfect gleaming egg of solid gold. When the giant fell asleep again, Jack snatched the hen and dashed for the beanstalk, climbing down as the hen clucked wildly in his arms. Now, whenever they wished, the hen would lay a golden egg, and Jack and his mother never worried about money again. But Jack's curiosity was not yet satisfied. A third time, he climbed the beanstalk. This time, the giant returned carrying a magical golden harp that played the most beautiful music all by itself. When the giant fell asleep, Jack could not resist. He grabbed the harp, but the harp cried out, "Master! Master!" The giant awoke with a roar and gave chase, thundering after Jack all the way to the beanstalk. Jack scrambled down as fast as he could, the giant climbing right behind him, shaking the very sky. "Mother, bring the axe!" Jack shouted as his feet finally touched the ground. With his mother's help, Jack swung the axe again and again at the great stalk. Crack! The beanstalk shuddered. Crack! It began to fall. With one final blow, the mighty beanstalk toppled, and down came the giant with it, crashing to the earth, never to trouble them again. From that day on, Jack and his mother never wanted for anything. The hen laid golden eggs whenever they needed them. The magic harp filled their little cottage with beautiful music, and they lived happily and comfortably for the rest of their days. And as for the beanstalk, it never grew again. But Jack never forgot the incredible adventure that began with a handful of magic beans.